Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shanala Marias, and I would like to welcome you all to our demo about OmniChat for credit unions. I'm very excited to have Martha Schrader, our in-house product development specialist, showcasing the platform for us today. Before we officially begin, I will share a little about the benefits of an OmniChat solution, and then Martha will deep dive into capabilities. Who is Penny, you wonder? Penny is actually our AI-enhanced brandable chatbot designed by the CRM Dynamics team specifically for credit unions, and she will be the star of today's demo. Sales teams within the financial services industry have little insight into where their customers or prospects have browsed, how qualified they are, and more importantly, what they have found so far. Our goal at CRM Dynamics is to link the initial research and browsing phase of the customer journey directly to the next action, which is to become a new customer. We have worked besides numerous credit unions to learn from the many challenges faced every day. From these experiences, we built Penny so your business can begin meaningful conversations with people who have an interest in what you do or what you have to sell. With that, I will now pass it over to Martha, who will take you through the solution's capabilities.
Thank you, Shanella. Hi there, my name is Martha Schrader. I am a part of the CRM Dynamics team. Today I'm going to show you OmniChat for credit unions. And really what it's intended to demonstrate is the power of choice for your prospects and for your customers and how they interact with you both digitally and in person. So today we're going to show you some friendly and very smart chatbots. Our chatbot today is named Penny. And we're also going to show how Penny can seamlessly connect to your digital agents to continue chats through voice and through video. We're going to talk a little bit about managing the work associated with the sentiment analysis, artificial intelligence, and how this wraps up and really provides you with the opportunity to be able to provide an outstanding, seamless digital experience for your customers. So let's get started. On the left-hand side, you'll see my website. Today we've got Dynamics Blueprint up and running, and below we've got Penny the chatbot just waiting to engage with us. On the right-hand side, we have an agent profile set up waiting for the next inbound digital call. But we're going to start with a conversation with Penny. In this particular scenario, we're going to pretend that we are a part of Silver Lining. So I'm going to a mythical credit union by the name of Silver Lining. And I am a customer of Silver Lining, and I'm just trying to figure out a couple things. I've got some questions that I need answered. So we're going to get started. We're going to start off with something very simple. What are your branch hours? You'll see I'm not providing a selection box. I'm not picking what my question is going to be. I'm using my own natural language to ask an AI-based chatbot a question. Penny comes back and she tells me her answer. So for a full list of branches, please click here. And I'll take this to a website, and it gives me some information on traveling as well as debit machine, the Maestro symbol. Now I can click here and take myself to my existing link of my website of exactly what around my branch hours, my locations, and I'm reusing the digital assets that have already been set up by your team in your website. Another question. How do I change my password? Penny comes back, offers me helpful support. So again, she's pointing me in a direction. She's going to make sure that I can go to the login page and get started and get more help from that area. Number one, we want to make sure that Penny isn't the individual who's resetting our passwords, because we want to make sure that we're setting ourselves aligned to our security protocols. But Penny will happily point me to the place in the organization on the website where I can do that. Here's another good example. Let's say I've got some questions about my account. And again, you can see I'm using my own lateral language every time to ask these questions. And you can also see I'm not a great typer or a speller, and that's okay. Again, we're using natural language processing to identify patterns in the words to be able to match it up to hundreds, if not thousands at this point, of questions and Q&A that we've got about financial services, banking for both commercial and personal lines profiles. And there we go. So even though I had a typo, Penny recognized that I've got questions about my account and has indicated that I'm best off to have that go through somebody in person, to visit a branch, or log in. So Penny certainly is not going to answer questions about recent transactions because we need to make sure that that customer is authenticated. So let's go to a different use case. Let's change gears and let's actually assume that we're now a prospect. So I'm a new customer and I want to learn a little bit about Silver Lining the credit union. So who is or what is Silver Lining? And Penny comes back. She directly answers the question for us. I'm going to ask another direct question. What is RESP? Not only does Penny answer the question, but she also points me to the content in the site where details about the specific products for Silver Lining could be offered, which is great. So we're using a combination of branded content from the Q&A session, but also pointing our users back to the website and, more importantly, our tools. So for example, what's the question we want to ask about? I am looking for a mortgage. Statement than a question. But Penny comes back and she says, congratulations, sounds like you might be buying a house. She connects us to a calculator, which most of the financial organizations have, to understand what kind of capacity I have in terms of a mortgage loan, and also takes us to the mortgage product page. Again, providing us the ability for Penny to help out, work me around the organization and through the digital website and the tools that are available to me. Penny can also speak French. Let's say bonjour. And if I try something a little bit more informal with a salut, Penny can recognize that as well. So this is really an implementable version of natural language processing using artificial intelligence. Okay, let's get to business. Let's convert this individual, this prospect person's having a conversation with Penny, into a customer. How do I join? And Penny recognizes that I'm interested in joining Silver Lining. So she offers me choice, which is the most important thing that we want to make sure that we're doing. I can either join online to start my application. I can make a phone call. I could also offer the opportunity to go into the branch, or we can speak to a live agent. Today, we're going to pick a live agent. So on the left-hand side, we've asked for a live agent. On the right-hand side, we can see that a chat request has come from visitor number 1, and we'll accept it. As we accept this call, there are a variety of queues, routing rules, pre-chat surveys, any variety of options we can to route this visitor to the best person to answer our question. Today, visitor 1 gets to talk to me. So we're going to start off with a greeting. And each of these greetings can be branded specific to your organization and how you like to work with folks. So I've started off with, hello, you're chatting with Martha. How may I help you? As Martha, there's a few things I can see. I can see, for example, that I'm working with visitor 1, so we have not identified who this person is. Visitor 1's been with us for 43 seconds and counting. Visitor 1 currently is neutral, and even better, I can look at the full conversation that visitor 1 has had with Penny the chatbot throughout the conversation, from beginning through to handoff, all the way down to me. I can take some call notes to understand what they were searching. So not only does she want to join, or sorry, our visitor want to join, but they were asking about mortgages. They were asking about other products. So I can make sure that I make some additional call notes to myself and make those internal. So I don't forget. All right, so as we continue our conversation, we can chat. We can convert this into a voice call, and we can even convert this into a video call. The video call is fantastic for those high-value customers, commercial clients, anything where we're talking about complex products, where we really benefit from that face-to-face conversation. And we can get started. So typically, well, we have to actually start the conversation. Let's turn over here. I am interested in opening an account. And we get that information directly to us. So if this was a live prospect, I would go in, I would start to gather information about that customer. Let's pretend it's me. If the customer actually or the contact already existed in our system, we'd be able to verify that and look at any other prior history that they've actually had with your organization that's on file. We can create a case so that if, for example, we've collected our basic information from them to get started on an account and follow up with an activity for a visit into the branch to sign paperwork, we can pass that information directly to the person in the branch who's responsible for completing the paperwork. And we can also create a variety of follow-up activities. Conversations are just one type of activity. So if I was coming in and taking a look at Martha Schrader from any other context in the organization, I would actually also be able to see that a conversation indeed occurred. So omnichannel obviously is a larger part of Dynamics 365. This all connects directly into accounts, contacts, cases, activities, and can hook into your opportunity management cycle very easily as well. You'll see that there's knowledge bases available and the ability to attach documents back and forth according to your policies. All right, so we are going to make this a happy customer. Thanks, that was very easy. I look forward to doing more business. And you can see that our conversation has moved from neutral to slightly positive. We're adding that human touch, which really does make a big impact on overall customer experience. And we'll wrap that up. We'll end the conversation. The customer's moved on and is quite happy. I still have my full conversation record activity here so that if I need to make any additional notes, tasks, or follow-up activities, I certainly can do so. Not only do we have a full set of tools available to our agent, close that session, we also have a full set of tools available to supervisors and managers. We have extensive reporting that provides us insight for standard metrics associated with inbound activity, conversations, engagement, transfer rates, how long they've had a conversation for, and how long they've been waiting. We can also measure sentiment, full set of analysis on sentiment, how we're performing overall, how the bots are performing, how the humans are performing, what that additional lift we see by taking our bot conversations and touch. We can also see performance based on our agents with highest customer satisfaction and lowest as well. As a supervisor, I also have access to the ongoing conversations, and we can actually monitor and check in to see how conversations are proceeding. We can also set up notifications so that if a conversation is going negative or there are issues, those notifications can go directly to a manager so that they can supervise and coach and provide an improved overall experience. So what's OmniChat for credit unions all about? Seamless interactions between a variety of channels and very smart and intelligent, helpful chatbots. Thank you very much for your time. I hope that this has been a helpful demonstration for you. If you do have additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at sales@crmdynamics.com. Thank you very much.